Hey guys, in this episode we're going to talk about some of the most anticipated movies of summer 2018. Listen to see if some of your films make our list. This is episode 36 of the Reel-ists Podcast. Hey listeners, welcome to the Reel-ists Podcast. My name's Donnie.
Howdy y'all, this is Oscar.
Oh, what? Okay, we got Cowboy Oscar in the house, and we have our
Sheriff.
Oscar. Sheriff. Exactly. Sheriff Oscar. I apologize, Sheriff. And we have our always trusty producer, Ruben.
Hi.
What's funny?
It sounds like you forgot. Who's this guy? Why is he here?
This guy that's sitting over here on his laptop. Oscar, remind me. Producer Ruben, we never forget you. You're 1/3 of the Reel-ists Podcast. I mean that from the bottom of mi corazón.
Oh, he went in Spanish.
Sí, mijo.
This entire episode is going to be brought to you by Spanish audio.
All right, take it away, Oscar. And Ruben. Thank you guys so much for listening. As always, we just wanted to, before we get into our episode, we just want to go over a couple things.
Housekeeping.
Knock. Housekeeping. Thank you, Oscar. I didn't know you were going to do it.
Wow.
I appreciate it. Wow.
2/3 of this podcast has some issues going on right now.
Oh my
Me and you. You don't trust me? There's no trust issues going on?
Listen, we'll talk about this off air, all right? Away from the mics.
Oh, you don't want no one to find out? But no, okay, go ahead.
No, so listeners, just wanted to remind you guys that every Thursday is when we have our new episode, so make sure to tune in every single Thursday.
That's after Wednesdays, but before Fridays.
Thank you very much for clarifying. Remember, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Team Reel-ists, Team REELISTS, no dash, and we're available on all podcast platforms everywhere.
Even YouTube.
Even YouTube.
Although for YouTube, you do have to search for the Reel-ists Podcast. Just, I mean, in case you guys want to go leave a comment there, just saying.
Perfect. Speaking of that, speaking of leaving a comment, just wanted to let you guys know also we are extending our Team Reel-ists giveaway. Woo! So we have something special to give to 5 lucky contestants. I should say listeners. Contestants, listeners. You know, tomato. So all you have to do to win the prize is what, Oscar?
Is simply comment on one of our posts that we either talk about the movie or the episode itself, and just simply leave your comment, whether it's about the movie or what we talked about, or if it's about us, with the hashtag Team Reel-ists Giveaway, and that's TEAMREELISTS GIVEAWAY.
Perfect. That is correct. Ding, 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 ding.
I'll take Ruben for 500.
Yeah, so it's that simple, guys. Just leave us a comment with the hashtag Team Reel-ists Giveaway, and you'll be entered in our drawing, and maybe you'll be one of the lucky 5 to win something from the Reel-ists Podcast.
And you can see what it is in our Instagram post.
Yes. Did we tell? Did we?
They know.
Yeah. Oh, they know what they know. What's
yes.
On it? Okay. It is a very, very special, very sexy magnet.
It's our first ever created merchandise.
First ever merchandise created by our producer Ruben. Thank you, producer Ruben, hooking us up.
We don't know the dimensions of the magnet, but it's a magnet.
I mean, it's like, like a standard size, like
it's almost business.
Yeah, it's like business size card, business card size.
We still don't know the dimensions of it.
What's that like?
2.5 by 3.
2.5 by 3.
There you go. We just found out.
Perfecto. Yeah, so it's pretty awesome. Put it anywhere, where magnets attract. And
where magnets apply.
But it's pretty cool. We gotta put one on our fridge after this.
It's not on there?
No, I took it off
and
brought it back to our... I mean, we'll get into that later. It'll be up.
There's a lot of off the air we got to talk about.
I know. We got a lot of things to discuss, seriously. But yeah, so just remember, guys, it's pretty simple. Just leave us a comment, hashtag Team Reel-ists Giveaway. You'll be entered, and you can get one of those magnets yourself from the Reel-ists Podcast. We'd love to give them to you.
Yes. Extended another week. It will end May 9th. At midnight, 11:59 p.m.
11:59 p.m. So that would be it's Eastern time.
That's 2:59.
2:59
a.m.
a.m. Okay, got it. Was that it?
We'll let everyone write that down in case.
Yeah, we're giving you guys a moment. We're being respectful of our listeners, letting you guys jot this information down. So I think that's it. So we can go into our episode. So this is a special episode because it is May 1st.
The sun's coming out. Oh, how did Ruben say it earlier? The night's getting longer.
Yeah, the day's getting longer.
Weather's getting
night's
warmer.
getting warmer. The water's getting more refreshing.
We just had the kickoff with Avengers Infinity War, so we are in the summer season now for movies.
We are. It's May 1st. It's gonna be May.
You can't do that.
Why?
I don't know if that's trademarked yet. If it's not trademarked, then you're fine.
Everybody says it. Oscar, everybody else does it. No, but we are like in the summer.
There's going to be a comment. I'm sorry. There's just going to be a comment from like the copyright infringement. Like that's be like, so here's a comment. You're not allowed to do that.
And if they hashtag Team Reel-ists giveaway, then they get a free magnet.
You know, like, isn't that part of your no negative comment?
Yeah, no derogatory, no defamatory remarks. Nothing that offends Team
Just
Reel-ists.
love if that was like an actual like department that was like, here's a comment, guys. You're not allowed to use that phrase in the podcast.
What if they just lit us up, but then they were like, hashtag Team Reel-ists giveaway?
I would be confused.
I would be like, I'd be confused. I'd be like, are you guys being serious, or do you just want the magnet?
Are we in trouble, or are you guys in?
Hey, we'll take whatever comments people want to leave us.
Just not negative or derogatory.
Yeah, exactly. So, Oscar, we're in May, so that means we are going to get into a busy time for movies, for films.
Blockbusters,
summer hits, summer films. Summer films. There's so much coming out, which I'm so excited for.
Yes. So much.
And I feel like,
this conversation about MoviePass has to be relevant here again, because if MoviePass fails us, it's gonna be a sad.
Don't get on MoviePass's bad side. They ain't changed nothing yet.
We can't be on their bad side. We paying every month. We loyal. We follow the rules.
For real.
We advertise exactly how they want us to.
Yeah. I do wish they would let us see like a film more than once.
Right?
Because why not?
I get their concern of like, we don't want you to be just getting the ticket and giving it to someone, and that's kind of
but
like.
Isn't that why they started implementing the like take a picture of your ticket and submit it?
And that didn't even go that long before they changed the policy.
I know, we did that like twice, and then is that still a thing? Like, I don't know. I haven't.
Yeah, no, you still have to take a picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't change. Hopefully it's still like we can see, because you were saying it might be only.
Well, for new customers,
customers, it's only four films a month.
Yeah.
So that's one film a week. We do at least 2 films a week.
Yes.
So hopefully, MoviePass, if you're listening, hopefully you don't change that on your current existing customers, because we would continue to love to see all these amazing films that are coming out and to continue to do our podcast.
We're doing exactly what you want us to.
Yeah. I know. We're mentioning you guys.
Don't come at us. Although if you leave a comment, just put hashtag Team Reel-ists giveaway.
The only people that are gonna enter this giveaway are gonna be like businesses and corporations.
But if they put that hashtag, it works.
Hey, right? Exactly. So in this episode, Oscar and I are gonna do something a little different. We're gonna talk about some of the movies that we are most excited to see this summer.
In no particular order.
In no particular order, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we actually both made a little top 5 list.
Mm-hmm.
It what Oscar said again, no particular order, just the top 5 films that we're most excited to see this summer, for any reason.
Up until about essentially it's between now and the end of August is how we kind of looked at it.
Pretty much. So I guess we can get right into it. Who do you want to go first? Do I want to go first? How are we doing this?
I'll go
We're
first.
just reading our list, right?
Right. Correct.
Okay.
Reading our list. We'll
Checking
talk
it twice.
about
Gonna find out.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
They get
absolutely.
the idea. All right. Well, Oscar, take it away. You go
All right.
first.
So I'm trying to do this by release date, but I may be off. So my first movie that I'm excited for is coming
How you
up.
gonna say in no particular order, but then you're gonna be like, I'm trying to do it by
I'm not
release
saying, but
date.
I was in no particular order in the sense of like this is what I'm most excited for. I was just I'm trying to go down like in order of like what's coming out sooner and stuff.
Okay, so you're doing like soonest to
But
latest.
I'm not reading off a list. This is just what I'm trying to recall.
Okay, all right, gotcha.
So I may be off. But the first one is Deadpool 2,
Okay,
followed by The Incredibles 2,
okay,
Followed-
I'm seeing a theme here. Sequels,
followed
all right.
by Ocean's 8 2. Just kidding. No, followed by Deadpool 2, Incredibles 2, Tag, Christopher Robin, and I went blank on my last one. I had it. I believe I got this. Mission Impossible Fallout
Yes, correct.
came back. So those are my 5 that I'm looking forward to.
Okay,
I believe I got the last 2 mixed up. I think Mission Impossible comes out first and last comes out Christopher Robin, but don't quote me on that.
yeah.
But the reason why I'm excited for them, Deadpool, I'm really excited for more of the first one. I'm assuming it's gonna be more of the first one. I really liked the whole like making fun of the superhero movies in a fun way, in a good way. Because Deadpool was still like an action movie. It wasn't like it was just a comedy. You're just getting comedy after comedy. It was like comedy at the right spots, if you want to say.
Right.
So I'm hoping that Deadpool 2 follows that kind of formula and does more of that. We're just getting a lot of pop culture references that tie into the movie somehow, and a lot of fourth wall breaking. Exactly what we got in the first one is what I'm hoping we get in the second one. Just obviously a different villain and a different stuff, but I would be okay with more of the same in terms of the humor, the comedy, but the action and the plot, I do want it to be different. I do want it to be up the
You
antics.
want it to be amped up more?
Yeah, and we have Josh Brolin, who's going to be Cable, and he just did Thanos, so can he...
I know, he's just like villainizing it up, man. He's like
So-
the Hollywood's go-to villain right now.
Hey, it's working. He's in Sicario.
He is?
Yeah.
He's in Sicario too. I don't know, like if he's...
What was it called? Road to Soldado, something like that.
I don't
Something
know,
like that.
something Espanol.
But anyways, yeah. So that's Deadpool 2. Incredibles 2, because I feel like it's a tool.
Yeah, you
Incredibles 2,
It's okay.
because it's a follow-up to 2004. So it's been 14 years since The Incredibles came
Can
out.
you believe that I've never seen The Incredibles?
Yeah, we're actually having a Pixar marathon for
I
you.
know. I can't wait. That's going to be cool.
There's a lot of Pixar.
There's a lot. There's a lot of Pixar films I haven't seen.
So if you guys want to comment and attack Donnie, that's the exception.
I mean, I'm sorry. Look, there's like a million movies that come out every year, okay? There's a lot of films you haven't seen.
I know there's a lot of classics. I haven't seen Wizard of Oz. I haven't seen. Okay, that's not what we're talking about. So Incredibles 2, and it picks up exactly right where the first one ends.
Okay.
So it's kind of just like there's nothing to be like, oh my god, they're adults now, or anything that kind of crazy twist, at least that we know of.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how that movie goes, and then the third Tag. That one was just like a straight out comedy that looks fun. It
looks so
just
funny.
based off the trailers. It's making me want to kind of have a similar life kind of experience as that, like to be able to tag like everyone that I know, and it just sounds fun. So I'm expecting a good laugh and a good, I don't want to say bromance, but like a good, like that good group of friends, kind of sisterhood of the traveling pants kind of
But with
relationship,
guys.
but with guys,
Yeah.
and no pants, just a game, like game night, kind of like game night in a sense, to some extent like game night. And then we have Christopher Robin. I just want to see how they really go with, this like real life aspect of bringing Winnie the Pooh, Eeyore, Piglet, the rabbit,
Yeah.
and just kind of exploring that. Because they I don't know if you've seen some like
I'm
photos
not
that
gonna
come
lie.
out.
I've seen I saw the trailer and I saw the Pooh and I wasn't that impressed with it.
Right.
So
The first trailer did not necessarily sweep me off my feet or anything, but I saw some photos of them in a scene, like all the characters, and I just want to know what their personality is going to be in this movie. I'm sure it's going to be more same, but with the animated film, they're more like lively because they're cartoons. Like Tigger can be hopping around and stuff. So I don't know if they're going to be doing that in this film. I just want to see what kind of approach they bring with this. It's more curiosity than anything else.
right.
And then Mission Impossible Fallout. I've been enjoying the last 2 Mission Impossible movies. Henry Cavill's in it, so I know it's gonna be like that action,
Superman,
that
now
thriller.
I'm you. Woo! Yeah.
And no goes on another company that's like, that's trade, that's copyrighted. You can't use that. Hashtag.
Listen, if they hadn't come after us at this point, then it's probably not going to happen. So
I don't think we're there yet. I think we'd have to still, I think we have to get a little bit more.
It's not like I'm claiming those lyrics as my own.
You saying that just claims them as your. No. But yes, Mission Impossible. I just expect a lot of intense action, thriller. Tom Cruise is the lead, so you know what you're getting into. I've enjoyed the last two, so I'm expecting it to be another great installment of the series. Those are my 5. There's a lot more, and we'll cover those after year 5. But yes, for at least those 5, those am I interested. And I think we only have one in common, right?
We only have one in common. Listeners, can you guess which one? No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to tell you right now. Donnie's top 5 list. These are the movies I'm excited to see. So Hereditary. Tag is the one we have in common.
Yes.
Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Ooh.
Is it Fallen Kingdom?
Yes.
Ocean's 8.
Ooh.
And Won't You Be My Neighbor? I know that last one was a little random, but I'm excited about it. So, starting with Hereditary, it's a horror film. A24 is the production company that's behind it. They did The Witch, which was a horror film that came out, I think, like a year ago or 2 years ago.
2 years.
Maybe
ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
I was really into it. It really scared me. I feel like their horror films always scare me because they're not like, and I'm not trying to throw a jab here at like Truth or Dare, but they're not like Truth or Dare. They're not like these campy like college, horror films where it's just like kind of not really scary, kind of stupid. It's actually like, there's actually like really like, it's a good script and usually really good performances, underappreciated performances by some good actors, normally. And I feel like this film is just, it looks really interesting. It looks really unique. And, the trailer alone, like it scared me. And I don't like to, I don't love horror films. I don't love to be scared, but I feel like when you can, I feel like it's hard to do a good horror film right. So like, I feel like they're like, and I feel like
Quiet Place.
Huh?
You had A Quiet Place.
Exactly. Like A Quiet Place was, I mean, obviously like
I think
the recognition it got speaks for itself, but that was a little different. Like that
was a thriller.
More, yeah, it was like thriller suspense. This one is like supposed to be horror. And I mean, it's, being kind of marketed as like, the modern day Exorcist, like one of the scariest movies ever. So
that's always my first problem with movies that do that. Like when
overhyping
when the marketing is like the next blah blah blah.
Yeah, I know. I don't love it when they do that, but I also feel like, well, if they're saying that, then I mean, there's
no. They're saying it because they need people to have butts in the seats.
Yeah, but I mean, they wouldn't just. I don't think they would like overreach and go for something that.
I mean, I'm sure there's been I'm sure if you like looked at marketing from the past horror films, I'm sure there's probably another one that said something similar to like The Exorcist.
Yeah, I mean that one gets. I mean that's like one of
like
what did the scariest films of all time, so that's why it gets.
What did The Witch have? I'm sure The Witch had a comparison.
I don't remember because I don't even remember that one being. Like I don't remember seeing that one so like marketed a lot. Like I don't know if like I had heard about that from someone. I don't even remember really how I knew about that film. I just remember watching it. Like this one, like I've seen the trailer so many times. Like we keep seeing it, because we go to the movies a lot. We see it in the theater a lot, so we see the trailer.
I mean, it was completely different. We hardly went to see movies 2 years ago, like compared to how it is.
Yeah, so maybe maybe they were promoting it pretty heavily. We just didn't see any trailers for it. But anyways, I am really excited for this one. I think it's going to be really good, and I might have to sleep in your room on the floor afterwards. I might not be able to sleep.
Are you sure the floor is a good option? With the open space of something being. I mean, I don't know.
Is that an invite to like?
No, that's just saying. Your bed might be the best.
Well, maybe you can come sleep on my floor.
I think that might be.
I just need another person in the room. Maybe we can all like.
I think that might work. Yeah.
Okay.
Just saying. You going on the floor in a different room is not. I don't think that's necessarily the most comforting.
I mean, yeah, but like as long as there's another person, I'm okay. But anyways, I'm excited for that one.
We'll talk more. We'll talk more.
We'll talk more, yeah. Off air.
I was not prepared about this and this expected.
Second one, Tag. Kind of the same thing you said. Looks super funny. It looks like it's going to be just a good comedy. The actors in it and themselves are pretty fun, like funny actors. And just the concept looks really cool. And like, you know, it's, I don't wish I had their lives or anything, but like it is kind of like, I think that's really cool. Like, because I know the premise is kind of like they've been friends for all this time and they've held on to this friendship through this game of tag that they've shared, you know, over, you know, years and years, and no matter what they go through, it kind of is the one thing that bonds them together. So that's kind of cool. It looks like, I'm sure there's going to be like one or two, you know, kind of like emotional, sappy moments in it, but for the most part, it's probably going to be just some good laughs. And I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be pretty solid.
Yep.
Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Definitely excited about that. Jurassic Park is one of my favorite films of all time.
What about Jurassic World?
Jurassic World was really good. Was done really well, but it's not. It can't touch Jurassic Park. No. It just can't.
I never saw Jurassic Park. So.
You never saw Jurassic Park?
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna have an episode dedicated.
I'm trying to get people to comment here. So.
Oh my gosh. Can listeners, can you guys please comment and tell Oscar that he needs to go see Jurassic Park?
That should be just like the comments. Everyone comment what movie I should see.
Yeah, recommend what movie Oscar should see.
I mean,
you can recommend both of us movies. But...
I think. Well, okay, maybe I have seen it once, but I don't think as a whole. I think I saw like parts.
Yeah.
Like I would see one part and then do something like this was growing up, like not just like in a span of weeks. But I think I've seen like the movie, just seeing parts throughout my life. But yeah, like I know like there's a lot of crucial scenes, like the T-Rex chasing them in the car in the rain, in the kitchen with the raptors, and then like the dinosaur that's alive in the museum and the little signs falling down.
That was all in the trailer. Stop trying to front. No, I get what you're saying. Those are all, yeah, I mean, okay. I'm sure you have
seen... The poop
seen...
scene where there's like...
The what?
There's a poop scene, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was the first part of the trailer. No, I was kidding. Yeah, there was. You're right. Okay, all right. You've seen some parts. I believe you. I believe you. Well, we got to sit down and watch it as a whole.
There's a lot of movies we need to watch, like the first ones or the previous ones.
I know.
Like, do we need to watch the other Oceans movies?
Speaking of, Ocean's 8 is on my list. That's my next film.
Say it? I thought you said it. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Nice little... Huh?
You said it.
You did say it. Okay.
No, but I didn't like talk about it. Like I didn't like tell you why it's on my list.
Okay.
But yes. I did mention it. Yes.
Okay.
What did you say about it when Oscar just said that? You said you wanted to see that one?
Oh, I said I would want to watch the other Oceans. I've never watched the Oceans movie.
Neither have I. Neither has Oscar.
Excuse me?
You haven't seen... Have you?
No, I haven't.
It's Oceans 11, 12, and 13, right?
Yes.
I think so.
So do you think they're going to do like Oceans 8, 9, and 10 leading up to?
You would
11?
You would think so, but there has to be some kind of connection.
But I mean, what if I'm not saying that this movie will flop, but like what if this movie just flopped?
And you just got Oceans 8, 10 or 8, 11, 12 and 13.
Yeah. So it's like, I mean, that's kind of, you got to know that
it's a spin-off to the
I'm sure there's a kind of cutoff that, you know, if it does bad, this is it. And if not, then like look at Power Rangers.
Speaking of Power Rangers,
that was set up for
just a
sequel.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, with the Green Ranger.
Yeah, the Green Ranger.
I didn't see the first one. I didn't see the
recent one.
No, because I heard it was bad.
It wasn't that bad.
Can you watch the movie?
Oh, wasn't it?
First?
Wasn't it like one of Justin's favorite, like on his like top 10 films of the year?
But the Power Rangers franchise, at least the first series.
Shout out to Justin.
Means
not trying to like go shade or anything.
means a lot to him. So
okay,
but yeah, that one is. That was. I mean, it's not bad as in like you've seen worse. I'm thinking like Transformers is probably worse than Power Rangers. You get at least some kind of enjoyment from Power Rangers. But other side note, and I remember I saw that with Ruben. Other side note to that is that Hasbro just purchased the Power Rangers franchise. Just want to throw that out there.
Really?
So the same owners that own Transformers and own... What was another one that came... I forgot the other property that own quite a few properties have now owned the Power Ranger franchise.
Okay, so we could expect something.
I don't know if they're going to want to
do something.
Yeah, I don't
know.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to want to continue that movie series, or if they want to reboot it. I don't know, but
yeah, I would be interested. I mean, maybe I should see the one that just came out first and then decide. Because I might be like, what? That was amazing. That was like cinematic mastery. Like, why didn't they continue on with that?
Over here about to be like, I would want to see.
I know. I'm not going to get too far ahead into that. Going back to Ocean's 8, I do want to see Ocean's 8. Yes, we do need to see Ocean's 9 or Ocean's 10. I mean, Ocean's 11, 12, and 13 before we go see Ocean's 8. I think we should make a point to do that as a team, Real-ists. Okay, we'll do that. You got that? Did you hear that?
I gotta look at my schedule.
Okay, check your Palm Pilot.
What's my Palm Pilot?
And page me.
What?
Page me when you find out.
What are these references? Okay.
And I'll AOL instant message you.
My screen name is...
And then I'll call you on your landline. And anyways, so that movie does look good. Ocean's 8 looks good. I love the cast. It's all female cast as opposed to the other Ocean's films who are, where it's like an all male cast. So I think that's cool. With Sandra Bullock heading this one up, and she's always amazing. I love her. She's great. And a lot of solid actresses in this film. So I'm really excited to see. I love like all-star, like ensemble casts. So I'm really excited to see this. I think it's going to be really, really good. They've been promoting it for so long. Like I feel like we saw the trailer freaking so long ago.
4 months ago?
No, I was way longer than 4 months ago. Way longer than 4 months ago. But anyways, I'm excited for that. And it comes out June?
Yeah. It's in the June month.
Mm-hmm. I want to say like June 6th, but I could be wrong on that.
I got this. I'm looking into it.
I guess I could have looked it up too.
June 8th.
June 8th. Ocean's 8, June 8th.
The same weekend, there's other movies coming out that Donnie's going to mention. What's your last one?
My last one is Won't You Be My Neighbor? I don't know if that's how it goes. No? Okay, I was completely off. Cool.
I don't know what you're going.
I know it's a song, but yeah, Won't You Be My Neighbor? It's a documentary about Mr. Rogers. And I'm not going to lie, I did not watch Mr. Rogers growing up. I've seen a episode of it, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. But I love documentaries, and I am excited to know more about him and know more about just kind of his journey and how he became Mr. Rogers and the impact that it had. Because from the trailer, it looks like, he was doing, what they said was he was doing some pretty radical things for his time, and breaking down a lot of barriers. And you wouldn't think that because he just had this little innocent little kids show, but I think it made such an impact on our culture and our society. And I'm really excited for them to dive into that and really, learn the meat of,
my gosh. It. In an hour and 30-minute documentary.
Yeah. Love documentary. It's short.
Isn't it? Well, I guess documentaries are that.
It's all right. So that's my list. Oscar, we only have Tag on both of our lists, but those are all of those 9 movies we named are some pretty solid films that are coming out this summer.
Absolutely. And I think the reason why we chose those films is not necessarily because they're the ones everyone's going to go see, but I think there's just some...
They were all blockbusters, except for my documentary.
And Hereditary's kind of blockbusters. But no, I just think it's because we have some kind of anticipation. Given that it's a summer release, you're expecting it to deliver in that sense. I'm expecting Mission Impossible to continue delivering from the last series. You're expecting Tag to deliver on the comedy side. So it's a lot of this is just we're having expectations that it's going to meet what we want it to be in order for us to feel like we had a great summer movie season.
Yeah.
So let's cover some movies that we didn't talk about just so we can give them a shout out.
Okay.
So we have coming up Solo, May 25th. That's coming up.
Are we gonna say if we want to see it or not? Or are you just shouting out?
No, just giving them a shout out.
Okay.
Just to those movies that
just cause got
those movies that we.
Why don't you say? Because I don't know what Solo is. Why don't you say what Solo's about? Real fast. What's it about? Or what is it?
It's the Han Solo movie of the Star Wars franchise.
I'm not even gonna say what I think. Okay,
I mean, if you
What did you think it was? I want to hear what you
I'll
thought
tell
it
you
was.
after.
Oh my gosh! All right.
I mean, I was gonna finish and be like,
I know what Solo is, but I don't know why when you said the name it didn't click. I just only recognize it from the logo.
I was gonna say a Star Wars story, but you cut me off
I'm
there.
sorry.
All right, so we have Solo, and then we have, I don't know if you've seen that trailer, American Animals.
Yeah, we were in the theater last time when we saw it, and I was geeking out.
Okay. I just wanted to.
Don't you remember?
What is that one?
American Animals. It's about a group of, I think they're like college students, and they're
Yeah.
basically like doing this kind of crime. They're doing some kind of scheme. Like it's like a heist
at
film.
a museum. Yeah,
Yeah, and it has
has
Oh yeah.
it has Evan
It
Peters.
has one of my current favorite actors, Evan Peters, in it. So I'm pretty excited. It's gonna be dope.
Well, you'll have to watch the trailer for that one.
Mm-hmm.
We have Action Point with Johnny Knoxville.
I'm not really looking forward to that.
Ouch. I don't think you should say
This
that.
is the Reel-ists Podcast. I want to give my honest opinion about them. I just want to like throw a little something out there, right?
Well, you're gonna see it. There ain't gonna be.
I mean, we'll see it. It might be like my favorite film of 2018. Who knows?
Superfly. I don't know.
Yeah, I do want to see that one.
I don't want to see that. Just kidding. I do want to see that one. We also have, just building up suspense here, looking at the list. Uncle Drew,
Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, that one did look funny.
The First Purge,
Yes, I do. I do want to see that one.
Ant-Man and the Wasp,
We're definitely gonna love that one because it's Marvel.
Hotel Transylvania,
I didn't see the first one.
3. Oh,
Ruben
sorry.
said, "Whoop whoop."
Hotel Transylvania 3. I didn't say. I just said Hotel Transylvania. 3. Summer Vacation, Skyscraper,
Okay.
Equalizer 2,
All right.
Mamma Mia. Here we go again.
My.
Is he finishing the song? Teen Titans Go to the movies.
That's what it's called.
Yes.
Okay.
Where you're seeing that one. That's not even a question.
For real? Well, that was a like cartoon show, right?
Yes.
All right. I mean,
Yes. You're seeing that one.
all right. All right.
The Spy Who Dumped Me.
That one looks funny.
The Meg.
That one looks
Scary.
scary.
Alpha.
Oh, that one looks pretty epic.
Crazy Rich Asians.
I'm offended by that.
Have you seen the trailer for that one?
No, I haven't.
It's a book, so you better start reading.
Oh, okay. Well, we should really read the book before we go see that one.
And lastly, which is in a little disappointment side, but Slender Man.
So Ruben was I had never heard of Slender Man ever. I have no idea who this is. Ruben was telling me the story of Slender Man because he heard it from another podcast, right? Mm-hmm. And there was these group of girls and who killed someone and they blamed it on Slender Man. When you told me that story, I literally was like up pretty late at night. I couldn't go to sleep because I kept, even though I haven't seen a picture, I haven't heard anything.
I forgot one.
Other than what you told me, I was still thinking about him like Slender Man, and it just kept me up for a.
You didn't research it?
No, I was too scared.
Yeah, I don't research
Oh my gosh.
But is there a trailer out for that right now or?
Yes.
I've never seen
And the
it.
trailer
I'm not.
is.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
It's scary.
No.
You think I'll be scared?
Isn't the
You don't
trailer
think
like? It
I mean-
doesn't show you what the movie's about, right? It's just kind of is a trailer for Slender Man, like introducing the character, isn't it?
No, it's a trailer of the movie.
Oh, it's a full trailer. I don't think
Yeah,
I've
it's
seen
like about a girl. It's like in a forest like
Okay,
environment. It's not like that. Trust me. I mean,
it. Did she
it's.
kill somebody?
I don't recall the trailer completely, but
He doesn't remember.
not detailed of like what the trailer depicts. But and there was just one more. I just want to briefly shout it out. Sorry to Bother You was the other movie coming out.
What's that one about?
That one.
That's with the guy that you cooked for. We saw this one when we went to go see
yeah,
Traffic.
and Tessa Thompson's in it.
Yes.
Yeah, and Armie Hammer, and that looks interesting.
Lakeith Stanfield.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's about an alternate present day version of Oakland. In case you're curious.
It looks like
He becomes a telemarketer and he's like starts to do well, and he discovers just like how to be successful, and then that kind of leads off into like a crazy story.
Yeah, it looks very offbeat, but like just
What is it? It's supposed to be like a comedy or
like
drama?
like a comedy, but I think it's like like a dramedy maybe.
According to Fandango, it's classified as a comedy sci-fi.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
There you
yeah,
go.
I do want to see that one. So definitely got a plethora of films to choose from this summer.
Right, absolutely. There's so much. I'm anticipating a lot of those movies that I picked to be like everywhere in terms of like what my favorite were. Maybe we should do our favorites, see if these 5 lived up to the expectation we had for them.
Yeah.
Or which ones upset and was one of our standouts. We'll see. We'll take a look
Out
at
of
that.
your list, which one do you think you're gonna like the least, and which one do you think you're gonna be like disappointed with?
The one I'm gonna like the least, and the one I'm gonna be
Oh,
disappointed.
did I say the least? I meant
I was like,
I'm sorry. I meant the most. I meant which film do you think you're gonna like the most
and the least.
And
Got it. Okay. The one I would be excited for the most. Ooh, that's a good one. Let me just say the least. I think that might be easier to go. I feel like the least one that I'm gonna be. What is it? That I'm just gonna be like
I know, just disappointed with like you're gonna walk out like, oh, it was okay. I thought it was gonna be better.
Okay. I think Tag is gonna be my least. But my most, I feel like it's gonna be. I want to say Mission Impossible Fallout, because the last Mission Impossibles, they both like got me in that like action adventure thrill that I'm hoping for. So I have like a little bit higher expectation than the other ones. Deadpool 2, it's kind of right up there, but I think Mission Impossible is the one I'm hoping is the one that I say is still was the best in the summer.
Okay.
What about you?
I think I feel I need. I think honestly, I'm kind of with you in terms of the least one. Like I feel like I've been in my head overhyping Tag and like, oh, it's gonna be so funny, it's gonna be so good. I got really, really excited when I first saw the trailer. So I do hope and pray that it lives up to that expectations. But I could see that film, like I could see me walking away and going, it was okay.
Yeah, I get
Not that we're gonna hate it or dislike it, but I think it'll just be like, oh, it was a good film.
hate it or love it.
Yeah, the dogs. But the film I think I'm gonna like the most. What did I said? Jurassic World. I said Hereditary. I said
Ocean's 8. And Will You Be My Neighbor?
And Will You Be My Neighbor? I honestly, I know myself. I know I do love documentaries. I really do. I know maybe you don't know this about me. Maybe you do. But I really like.
I've only seen you watch Planet Earth.
I know nature documentaries. I do love documentaries too. And this one it gave me chills when I seen the trailer. So I really, really do think that, and it looks like it has it's going to tell the story of like, Mr. Rogers and kind of that whole, message of like, you can be, the ray of sunshine in anyone's life. Older, young, big or small. I feel like it's gonna kind of have I feel like that documentary is gonna have that kind of premise. So I feel like that will probably be the one that I really, really like.
So you're saying that out of all those summer movies coming out, a documentary is gonna stand out on top?
Why is that so outlandish?
I'm just saying, because a documentary is gonna be the movie that you stand out of the summer season. That's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting follow-up.
I mean, you don't have to like talk down about my decision.
I'm not talking down.
Wow.
You're like, so you're saying out of all those movies,
I'm saying out of all the movies that are coming out,
no, I'm talking about not the movies that are on my list. Yes, I feel like I'll like that one the most.
Okay.
Which one did you pick? Which one were you most excited to see?
Oh, paying attention?
Huh? Was it Fallout?
Uh-huh.
The Mission Impossible film?
Yep.
After how many Mission Impossible films? After what? This is like the 9th one, 10th one? Aren't you gonna get the same thing? You're saying out of all your movie picks, that's gonna be the one you're gonna walk away with?
I don't think you have that same kind of
I think yeah.
I don't think so. I think
think
you're trying to attack.
I'm not trying to attack. I'm just saying, like, you've seen one Mission Impossible film, you've seen them all, but
You've seen one documentary, you've seen them all.
not really, because they're about different people. So
It's still people. Topic of people is people.
That makes no sense, but okay. Anyways, listeners, we want to know what you guys think, what your favorite, most anticipated movies of the summer are. So go on Instagram, go on Facebook, Twitter. Let us know your most anticipated films of the summer. Let us know if any of our films that we said are on your list, and vice versa. We'd love to hear. Remember, hashtag when you do, hashtag Team Reel-ists Giveaway, so you can be entered for that magnet. You want the magnet, trust me. Tell them they want the magnet. Okay, you guys want the magnet. So make sure you do that. And
absolutely comment however you need to. I do want to say this. As we're recording this, we actually just got a comment with hashtag Team Reel-ists Giveaway. So it could happen any second for us.
Did we?
Yeah, we actually got a comment.
From who?
I mean, I didn't see who. I just saw it said commented hashtag Team Reel-ists Giveaway on Strangers Pray at Night.
Oh, nice. Sweet.
Well, actually, let's see who. All right, my screen goes away. Wait, I can do this. Donnie Stall. Music drop. It is. It looks like it's Claudia E116. I think that's Claudia. Our good friend Claudia.
Oh, okay.
So she just commented at Team Reel-ists Giveaway.
Awesome. Well, then she will be entered.
She's entered, just
Sweet.
like that.
It's that simple, guys. That's all it takes. So awesome. Well, yeah, thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you next time.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks so much.
Thank you.